Raver did a fantastic journal entry here. Recapped everything through his eyes, including putting down sweet old half-orc lady. It was her time to go, clearly.
Alas.
So, there was one thing that I forgot to say that you found, because you guys did a pretty thorough sweep of the place after the zombie was taken care of. It's in the party sheet. Essentially, you found 4 potions of healing and a scroll that I will say Mycalia can read. She has a bit of a hard time understanding it because this spell scroll is pretty powerful compared to what she is right now.
Can you all see what it is? Or is it just
Everyone should be.
Yeah, you just gotta identify the potions.
There we go.
Oh, we just can't see what the spell actually does.
You can just look it up in the spells.
I went to click on it and it says I have to open up the Rise of the Drow Collector's Edition.
Yeah, just go into the regular spell search thing.
Yeah.
But this is a 6th level spell. That's a big boy spell.
Was this on the old lady half-orc? Or...
This was found inside the chapel, notably behind the altar.
We don't have a cleric though.
I'll let I'll make it a druid spell for this campaign.
That seems to handle our escape, but it still leaves the question of the villagers.
It'd be ideal to find this passage if we can.
You guys want to give me another investigation check as you scour this place for any hint or sign of this passage that you seem to recall in the annals of history.
I will, and I'll go ahead and use my inspiration right here.
All
I
right,
forgot to do it in the tower.
you're fine. Okay. So I'll say you guys spend a good, probably another good half hour searching this place top to bottom. And Raver, down here, you're checking out the basement again. And I forget get this set up here. You actually find a very well hidden door here, right at the base of the stairs.
That's probably why I didn't find it the first time. I wasn't looking at the stairs. I'll go ahead and creep through and check it out.
So you open it, and it goes for about 30 feet before it opens up, and at the edge of your dark vision, you can see what looks like ruined sarcophagi at the end.
Alright, I'll go ahead and head back up to the group, let them know that I found this passage down by the bottom of the stairwell.
Do you think it's the secret passage?
It could be, but it leads about 30 feet before opening up to what I believe to be some kind of sarcophagi.
We go check.
Probably better in the group in case of any other undead decide to pop their ugly heads up.
Also, Crow, in the word of recall spell, it mentions that you have to designate a temple to your deity.
So, there we go. With this scroll, give me an Arcana check. Nice. With this roll, you're able to see that there's already a pre-written sanctuary and that it actually is set to the altar here.
Oh, okay. Takes care of that.
All right, you should all be downstairs with Raver in front of the passageway.
I'll go ahead and start walking down it. I'll take the lead.
I don't think we could actually walk in it though, unless you guys are. I'll be behind him.
And I'll go ahead and pull Grim just so I have a weapon ready just in case.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually mean to ask this. Those bolts that we collected from the Drow, do they have the same poison on them?
They do not.
Okay.
I think it was just that one guy that had that poison on his tips of his darts or his bolts.
Yeah, wait here. Are you coming?
Yes. So whenever Kamor gets to that point, everyone there, you feel a rustling come from the sarcophagi as the familiar groaning of the dead comes up, along with a particularly frightening one that you haven't encountered yet.
I knew this was going to happen.
Let's roll some initiative.
What in tarnation? We can't go anywhere without running to these day here things.
I can't see in the room.
Yeah,
Yep,
me either.
you are in the tunnel right now.
You ask whom where tunnel is, like story?
All right, Illicene does not see enough, so she will hold her action. If she sees something hostile, she will. What's her spell?
Still have pass without a trace on us.
Yeah, it'd probably be off.
Eldritch Blast it. Okay, Raver.
Alright. I'm going to go after the more easier target and probably better off for me anyway, so I'm going to go by the ones next to Kamor.
Okay.
Get right in that corner.
I'm gonna move you guys to squares.
Okay.
Oof, good hit.
And that'll be all I can do for right now.
Seagal. I'm going to assume you move around Mycolia.
Step over.
Okay, you have 15 feet left. Okay, 3 will take an AOO on you. And miss horribly. Continue.
Damn. Well, that answers whether they're hostile or not.
Powerful slice. Shink.
As a bonus action, I'll go ahead and shift.
Wow.
There we go.
Mycolia.
There's someone's butt in front of her face. Or should she just walk in?
Yeah, there's nobody there. It's just the border issue. There we go.
Jeez, what's happening in here?
Reaver did it.
Weaver seems to be doing it a lot lately, yes.
That is not what I did. I told you that there'd most likely be an undead pop up with the Sokop guy I seen.
She's gonna...
Raise
She's
a too many old lady.
She's gonna look over at the scarier looking undead she's never seen before, and she's gonna hold out her hand and cast blindness.
1 second. Let's check out something.
Immune to blind condition.
Got that. And blindness. Where is that? Okay. Go ahead and roll that save.
I don't like the sound of that.
So you cast blindness, and the shadowy tendrils from your hand seem empowered as they whip around this guy and plunge into his eye sockets. He seems completely more exposed by the spell than usual, and he starts shambling around, swinging wildly.
Well, they did say necromancy was empowered here. Curious indeed. And then she'll just kind of stay where she is for now.
Okay, be sure to drop the effect on him. There you go.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my here little friend. This time he's gonna be a flame model. And I'm gonna have him point his snout out in that way there, and we're gonna have ourselves a little cookout.
I assume he's tiny.
Yeah.
Okay. Oof.
-1.
They start flailing the arms around, turning this graveyard into a raveyard.
Oh, God.
Then I'm gonna turn here and I'm gonna try to pop this one here in front of Reaver. with a red hot firebolt. Oh no, I didn't mean the double click. Oh, fuck you, double force. I put my gun down slowly and end my turn. Oh, actually, I hit. I didn't realize I actually hit. My bad.
Hmm. Nice.
I honestly thought it was like at least an 11. Sorry.
Looking something up. No? Okay, we're good. Zombie number 2. Where be he? Oh, that's Raver's dude. He got poked really hard and he did not like that.
Actually, can I go ahead and use my reaction on him?
Are your spores up?
You can do it even if they're not. They just only do 1d4. The spores make them do 2d4.
And go ahead.
It was just a little acupuncture, friend.
And he's dead.
It goes to attack and then it just...
Well, that was anticlimactic there.
White. You will swing in the direction of Seagal as best he can in his blinded state. God damn, a lot of ones tonight.
Whew.
It's alright if it's on your end.
I think these undead might have been in these tombs a little too long.
And still missed.
That one have mushrooms on eyes.
Oh no, that was me.
Zombie 3 will swing at Kamor. Are you kidding me? Number 1.
These zombies brought to you by Silzora.
You don't want to leave Raver disappointed, so he's got to step in.
Alright. Did he walk the way that he walked, or did he take a different route?
Like that.
Okay.
That one. Man, they are too busy raving.
Yeah, I got some glow sticks for you.
Elsie can use her held action, since she can clearly see one now. Misses with a 3, sadness.
At least the missing is consistent.
There's nobody has a source of light on them right now, right?
No, not that as far as I remember.
No. Okay. Well, I guess you can't really do anything.
She can see in darkness, right?
She cannot.
She has double sight.
Yeah, she has devil's sight.
Right, okay.
She sees better than all of us.
I forgot about the warlock stuff. Okay. In that case, she'll try and attack with the save cantrip, because there's 2 people in front of her. Well, no. She's a dual wielder. She can go help Seagal out.
How dare you about to play her basic?
Bro, I've never played a dual-wield warlock. This is new territory for me. Okay, she'll swing at the white.
And pump some of that cold into it too.
Genie's Wrath. I see. And item interaction, draw out her dagger, and that'll be it. Oh, offhand attack, I guess, since she drew it. There we go. Braver.
Alright, let's take this one out. Actually, I'm not going to take this one out. I'm going to take a 5-foot step. And strike the zombie they've been working on.
I want my sneak attack. That'll be a good hit.
And then I will bonus action disengage. And move up to here.
Seagal.
She's gonna swing.
That'll hit. Ooh, good hit. This white is just getting bullied.
She's gonna chill touch the zombie next to her. That's a -2, right?
Number 3?
Yeah.
So
She has the range attack and melee.
So it'd be disadvantage, but because Chill Touch is now empowered, it's just a straight roll. So click, just roll normally. The green mist from your skeletal hand grows and large as it goes to grab the zombie by the neck.
There's even more mushrooms now.
Ah!
And that's it.
Okay. Come on.
I'm gonna take a little side step over here. Is that enough to miss Reaver?
Yes. No! I'm still alive!
Do I have minuses for shooting a firebolt at him?
Yeah, -2, but that's it.
You should get advantage because he's blinded.
It is a ranged attack, so yes.
The white is blinded?
Yes. He has mushrooms for eyes.
Stupid mushrooms distracted me. You don't see that every day.
Well, on fire, he's like flipping you off specifically.
I think you have seen it every day for like the past week or so here.
Not for eyes.
We've got 3 targets to choose from. Let's roll a d6. He'll swing blindly towards Illicene. And a battle axe. Oh no! Zombie 3 will mindlessly keep going after Kimura. God damn it. Zombie 1. Well, Kimura's right there. Illicene! Going for that attack again. Would help if she targeted. She'll take that. And puts him down. So it's up there. Bonus action. Offhand attack. And miss. And she will totally risk the AOO because she's that kind of person. I can't win, okay?
Yeah, you hit yourself.
Alright, I'll move to there. Take a quick shot at Zombie 3.
Puts him down.
And then I will... 10... I will go ahead and move the rest of my movement to get flanking for Kimura.
Are you going to disengage?
I will bonus action disengage.
Whoop. Skull smash?
I hope so.
She smash. She slash. Puts it down. The dead are vanquished and you are out of combat.
That went surprisingly well. Refreshingly well, even.
I didn't get a single hit off. I'm so angry.
Yeah, it was like those zombies when they were drunk. They were very dysfunctional.
I'll let me unlock you.
They probably not see people for a long time.
Is there anything of interest in these coffins or written on the coffins?
In here.
Yeah, actually, we are kind of lucky because the last time we found a coffin, it either had a giant blue skeleton giant in it or a vampire. So I think we're kind of lucky that it was just these zombies.
Were the sarcophagi pre-opened, or did they like push the tops off when they got up?
They were destroyed. The tops were destroyed.
I gotcha.
By the zombies, or they're destroyed previously?
You can't tell, but they were pretty broken when you guys came in here.
Okay.
And looking this small chamber over, you don't see anything of import, but a long, dark passage onwards.
That's a very long passage.
Does it continue past my view of darkness, or?
Yep, goes past you and Illusine's dark vision.
All right. Well, I guess we'll head down this way. This, I'm hoping, is the passage.
Can I see to the end?
Nope.
Alas.
Seagal's gonna go make sure that the door we came through is shut again, and then rejoin Raver at the passage.
Okay. It's that time again. That's right. It's time to get copyright claimed.
What are you doing?
Is there a well-famous song about walking through a dark tunnel that I don't know about?
No, this is just one of my favorite infiltration songs. Okay. Yeah, so you guys want to split up those potions of healing now, instead of having to play the roll chance game when you need them most, do it now.
I can definitely use one or two, because I have no potions at the moment.
I have 3.
Same here. I have 3.
What about you, Macaulay? Do you need any?
I have 2.
Plus mushrooms.
Plus mushrooms, yes.
All right.
Well,
I have plenty of healing. I think it'd be better if you all hold on to the potions.
All right.
if you're able to dash around pretty quick, you might be able to help somebody out if it comes to it.
All right. All right. You hold the control, right? For grabbing the whole thing.
Shift.
Shift. All right.
So are we just gonna start making the rescue now? Or are we gonna get like a rest in first?
That's a good question. What time is it?
It's still daytime, and you guys had already started down the passage.
Yeah, as far as I knew, I thought we did take a short rest anyways.
I don't believe you did, no.
Is a short rest what you're looking for, Macaulay?
Yeah, I'm out of wild shapes.
I mean, we could just rest in this tunnel for an hour or so.
We rest 1 hour.
I'll keep an eye out.
Seagal will watch the other end of the tunnel.
I would like to take out one of my little small light bullets, put my blanket over my head so the light doesn't shine all over the place. I want to start like kind of sketching out the map of like this tunnel here of what I can remember with my pen, ink, and do I have paper or parchment?
So I have a question, but how long does it take to attune to an item?
An hour.
Crow, can I ask Illicine for the pearl? And can I perhaps attune to it during the short rest? Because I only have 1 second level spell slot left.
start in the.
I'll be right back, Tom.
Alrighty.
Sorry about that. Some important housing stuff came up that I took care of. All right, so you got the pearl. You tuned to it. Are you going to use that now?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
No real reason not to.
I sadly have not been as into cereal as I was when I was a kid. And even then, I haven't had Captain Crunch in even longer.
You don't know what it's like to be crunchy-tized.
Oh, I do. I do. I know what it's like to have the roof of your mouth cut.
That only happens to soft people.
I'm soft, bro. Alright, enough of this Skyrim shit.
The name, now you're definitely getting monetized.
I know, right?
At least if we do get captured, we know we'll wake up in the back of a wagon.
Oh, you're finally awake. All right, so you guys walk down this hallway that is quite a good distance. Takes you about 10 minutes in total to traverse its length. And you show up here. Once you find yourselves, you're going to be heading south. Please ignore the opening at the top. It doesn't lead anywhere.
I have black screen.
Double click on your portrait.
Good for me.
So, Raver, with you nearing the end of your journey, you see a wall now stands before you and your group.
All right. I will look for a means to open this wall. And then I do not have any token on the map or something, because I don't see anything either.
Even after double clicking your token?
We don't see any tokens on the actual map.
Yeah.
I can see mine.
Can you scroll out? Because, like, the map's kind of big.
I'm double clicking my token on my character sheet to bring it to me, and it's not showing me anything.
Try redropping them because I see it.
Yeah.
Are we in a shadow line or something?
You're in a little corridor.
Yeah, I didn't know if we touch a line of sight, that might be it.
All right, I redropped you guys.
All right, I can see something now. All right, so
Still no good, Kamor?
Nope. I'm zooming in and out as well, and I don't see any coloring.
I take it this is the wall you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, I tried dropping you in, Kamor. How about now?
Still all black. Why don't you try resharing the map and close this? Maybe that might help. Yep, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Give me an investigation check.
Already dropped.
Oh, right, you did. So you find a small switch on the door, and it opens before you. You can smell the musky scent of a very underused basement.
All right, I'll go ahead and pull Grim just in case, but I'll take my step out and see what we have for surrounding here. A very long hallway. Very, very long hallway.
Long
Holy shit.
hallway with a few doors in front of you. You have a feeling you have breached the fort.
I'll step to the side so everybody can get out.
So you'll get back in that hallway.
No.
Throwing you in there.
No, you can't. I cannot be contained.
You guys can move south through the passage. Made room for you.
Oh, we're going south.
Yes, that's what I said.
No wonder you're this way.
I make a fan to start blowing my hair back or something.
All right, where you guys want to go?
Do we hear anything that might pick up here in the hallway?
Give me a perception check.
We all should just listen around for a bit.
Once Celestine gets out of the hall, I'm going to close this door.
If it doesn't close automatically.
So, you think you can hear a very small amount of voices down in that direction. And Raver and Seagal, you guys can hear the faint whispers of what sounds like people's regrets. Like almost as whispers on the edges of your mind. How the castle has been taken by invaders, and they're scrambling to run down this hallway here, only to be silenced in a scream.
Spooky.
But that's all you hear.
Is there another button on this side for this door, or?
You'd have to pull it closed.
But, like, does it look like it can reopen by being pushed or something?
Oh, yes, it can.
Okay, she'll go ahead and pull it closed.
And we'll go ahead and give some kind of a marking on the wall so we know that this section is the wall to go through.
I can use mold earth for that.
Mold earth only works on soft earth, not stone.
No, you choose a portion of dirt or stone, it says.
Hmm? It would not work on stone walls.
Okay.
Alright, I mean, I'll lay down close to the floor edge here and I'll just carve a little X in the stone or something with my dagger.
Oh, you were just trying to make like a
Yeah,
mark,
I'm just trying
right?
to. Yeah.
Oh well, then yeah, okay, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. That'll be fine. I thought she was like trying to like contort the actual wall. I'm like, hold on there, cowboy.
Oh, no. She's just making like an X so you can tell where it is.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
Some thieves can't bullshit.
Alright.
Oh, sorry, that's Raver.
I go ahead and describe what I want Macalia to put on the wall.
Well, we got a lot of doors. And a long way.
And sound coming from our west here.
Well, you think you can get over there without getting found out?
I can give it a shot.
We can make Raver invisible, right?
We'll hold off on her utilizing that spell yet. It may cost her to use that.
Could have her use it while we wait in the hall. Or send small familiar through.
Yes, I do believe that's better than just aimlessly bumbling about and opening doors at random.
Oh, I'm gonna go and check out where that sound was coming. See if there's anything we have to worry about.
Oh, well, okay, just don't go too far.
I'll be still in eyesight. I'm not leaving this hall.
So you guys just gonna wait in the hallway while he goes off?
Probably not the best move to stand in this open, narrow hallway.
Let's check out this immediate door here. See if there's any room where you can be able to stay out of sight, and I'll investigate down further.
Alright, I'll step aside and wave you on to it.
Alright, I'll go ahead and check the door, see if there's any signs that may be an issue.
Okay. You don't find anything wrong with the door.
Looks to be clear. There is 2 additional doors in here, though. And then another that leads back into the hall.
So this room looks like a ruined and raided armory. There's a bottle laying on the floor, but aside from that, There's still some very dated but still serviceable looking equipment. In particular, 150 longswords, 150 suits of splint mail, and 150 shields. They're all a little bit rusty, but they look serviceable if you spend some TLC to clean them up.
150, Jesus.
This might be some good stuff if we can find a way to get these back to the villagers.
Or get the villagers here.
Villagers
That one.
already here.
Well, not all of them. I'm saying, like, the town itself, they're so short on things. They
Oh,
have
that's true.
no way to really defend themselves against a Drow force other than us.
Are there decent places to hide in this room? With all this equipment in here?
Like there's some skinny armor seams you can hide behind, but there's nothing really bulky for a lot of people to hide behind.
Gotcha.
It kind of a camouflage through the sword and dagger.
I'll go ahead and move over to the store and take a listen, make sure there's no sounds coming from the other side.
You barely hear a single voice. It doesn't sound like it's right on the other side, but it's a little bit louder than it was in the hallway.
Shall we check this out first?
I mean, by design, I would assume both these doors go to different rooms, but I mean, you think they could be connected?
They could be, but
Well, why don't you just check the other door just in case?
go ahead and give a listen to this door as well.
You hear nothing.
There seems to be no sound coming from this one.
Alright then, I'm gonna kick this door open so we can get some combat in while this song's going.
You're gonna kick it in?
Well, okay, I'll turn the handle like a gentleman.
He's gonna say, "Wait, let me pull my bow if you're kicking it in."
Hey! Am I able to walk in?
Yep.
But...
It looks like this place was used for training. It reeks as much with old acrid smell of old sweat as the previous room. There's training weapons hanging on the walls, though none have been used in quite some time.
What do you think, you Reaver?
Can I listen in on these two doors here?
Sure.
Do I hear anything?
What's yours? No, you do not.
Seagal's gonna listen at this one.
You don't have to listen very long, as the door actually opens.
Oh, great.
What? Who are you?
I don't see anybody.
Going to reach out and attempt to grapple you as we roll initiative.
Who?
Oh,
The Invisible Man.
the invisible man, yes.
Is this guy adorned with a stink emblem?
There's a picture of him.
He looks very dashing, but is there any snake visible?
There is a snake visible.
In the back door, back of the phone.
Raver, you hear a familiar voice coming from the room Seagal opened.
I didn't
Quote, unquote,
open it.
So yeah, does not sound pleased.
Is it a good familiar or a bad familiar?
All right. Do I actually recognize this person?
You recognize this as Eric Splitax. He is, last you checked, the guard captain for the Sandoran household. Now, going against what you've been through with the Sandorans, he was actually probably the only nice official in that household. He was very discreet with the kindness he showed you. He made sure you and your fellow slave that you befriended were able to get some alone time to prepare what would ultimately be your grand escape. He still took his job very seriously. He's actually a Vic Mordier man. He prizes tradition over, common law and whatnot. And if it hadn't been for his help, you would have had an even harder time escaping. Considering what happened, it probably would have been even worse.
Eric.
Who is that?
It's Raver.
He looks past Seagal. Unmask yourself. Prove it.
Begrudgingly, he grabs the mask and pulls it off.
What do they see?
So as before, they see the massive scar that's on his right cheek of the Sandorian, of the household crest, the snake emblem that's been scarred into his face.
The threatening gesture that he was about to make towards Seagal slowly winds down. Raver, of all places, why are you here?
That's a long story. Why are you working for the Drow?
Because, just like always, I'm following orders.
Are any of them here?
None. They provided us an advance payment, but the house is working with them.
You really shouldn't be here. You may be able to help us in some ways, seeing how you are a familiar face.
At this point, hostilities have calmed to the point you guys are no longer in initiative.
She gives him a warning growl.
Get in here quickly.
I'll close the door.
Okay, listen.
She's in a ring, or
I'll say she's just tagging along with you right now. I don't want to burn her power because it's a long rest thing only.
alright.
You know as well as I do that telling the master and mistress no is very hazardous to one's health.
Well, this will be something that won't be found out by them. You've already helped me once. If it wasn't for you, I never would have escaped.
Indeed. You and that girl of yours. Where is she, by the way?
Unfortunately, she didn't make it.
Pity. Regardless, I'm unable to abandon my station. This entire fortress, not only is it teeming with this unsettling feeling, but the Drow itself, they're incredibly cunning and ruthless, and they will hunt down anybody who flees here. I can guarantee you that.
Well, we also find ourselves trying to do something a little bit more of a better stance than happen to see what happened to what the Drow might do with these people anyways.
What quarrel do you have with the Drow anyways?
They steal people. Why they steal people? What want people for?
Slaves, usually.
What for?
Manual labor.
Why here?
I don't know. Maybe they're taking them somewhere else, and this is just a stop.
That's why I ask him.
The little one speaks true. They're ultimately not meant for here. They'll be taken down to the depths of the Underdark.
Why they not use own people?
What I understand, the men are ideal slave fodder, but due to their trek up here to receive some artifact of some kind, they may as well take whatever people they can get and offer them up to their goddess, at least from what I understand.
Oh, we mean to see if we can rescue the villagers.
You can certainly try. There's not much I will be able to do except maybe stave off Disastra's wrath.
Well, anything is much appreciated. But we're unfamiliar with this place, and you've probably gotten a bit of a chance to have a better view of what's here.
Indeed, thankfully I don't have to do very much since the Drow are all too eager to act upon themselves. They really just needed us for increased security.
What would be the easiest way to get to their captives?
Well, that part's not difficult. There's stairways here that, let's see, the left staircase heads to the quarters master's office, and the right one will lead you to the kitchen. The kitchen would be the quickest way there. They're held in the old ballroom of this place. It's just north of the kitchen.
Now, how's the traffic through each area?
You'll likely come across a lot of Drow since they tend to stay inside during the daytime. Did you encounter the patrol on your way here?
We had a different means of gaining access in.
You talk about ones in woods? One that not wears shirt?
Or the ones that themselves like zombies. Oh no, those were real zombies. That was the other time.
You speak of Euclid?
Don't know.
Is that
The
his
one
name?
apparently that had stolen the artifact.
Had bossy huffy man with him. Not listen to what say. He mad.
I can only assume that's his brother. Yes, from what I understand, they're assisting House Gullion in this attempt to get this artifact and the slaves. Disastra's part of the house, and she puts the mistress to shame and tyranny. Let's just put it that way.
Is there a higher up here by the name of Rosbell?
Crowdspill? No, I don't think so.
I'll show him the note.
Which note?
The one where we have to stay behind to ambush the humanoid. Should they make it past the zombies we buried, should be the frost giant king if they take the main road. The one that we found on the guys who were planted on the ground.
It must be one of their folk. I don't believe I've met all of them. You might have already encountered them on the way here. Unfortunately, we don't speak to them very much because, well, despite our business partnership, we're not fond of one another.
The Drow are not much fond of anyone, I've noticed.
That's accurate.
Do you know where they're keeping this artifact they stole?
The artifact. From what I know, it's already been whisked off. Upcoming next is the villagers, from what I understand.
Do you know how long we have before they're whisked off to?
I believe they're waiting on a large convoy from the Underdark. It should be here in a matter of 4 days or so.
You know where they whisked off to?
All I know is the Underdark. And from what I hear, there's lots more than one entrance to that place. Did you have an interest in the artifact as well?
Well, the main fact of not wanting to see it in the Drow's hands. It's supposed to be used with a ritual to make sure that things would be safe for the villagers. And with them taking it, it's causing a bit of issue.
Like, did y'all see when the sky was black?
We did. It was especially hectic here because the Drow were quite excited by it.
Well, they're the ones that caused it by taking this here artifact.
So that explains it.
We're not sure what their end goal is just yet, but it's looking like they're trying to take over up here, trying to make it where they can thrive at all hours.
Oh, I don't think they're going to be moving up here yet. As far as I know, they're just trying to get captors, otherwise they'd be a lot more discreet. Or at least that's what I understand. Regardless, I need to be meeting with the mistress of the fort soon. In the inevitable case that you do come across her, I will do my best to stave off her fury, but do what you came to do. I never saw you.
Understood. Thank you again, Eric.
A little voice in my head said you made this guy friendly because I said I wanted to steal his clothes.
You need something, cat?
Aww.
Alright. So, I've only seen 2 stairs.
But if the best that I could guess is I know the tunnel, the long one we're in, the west side did look like it curved up a bit. I don't know if it curved into a staircase. Because he made it sound like they're on either end of that hallway over there.
Not those stairs? She just points to the stairs.
I don't think so.
The way he made, I mean, he's right behind that door. We could just go double check, but it sounded like he said they're on either end of the hallway.
You want to go through food or office?
Well, the kitchen is the quickest place to go to get to the villagers.
That's definitely going to have probably some traffic, though. So, do we have any plans to work around that?
Riva,
Yes.
if you're looking for something as a souvenir, there's something that both the Drow and my men have been able to crack. Come this way.
All right.
He looks around both corners for heading across. In here, you see a very nicely made out, but still very torn up room with a large safe in the corner. This used to be the vault of this place, but the lock is so intrinsically done, none of us have been able to get it open. I know you've been handy with a lockpick, so I figured I'd point this out for you.
I crack my knuckles and pull out my picks.
Did I hear you both discussing what stairway to take? Was I not clear?
Was it the one we were looking at?
No, that one leads directly up to the barracks where most of my men are stationed.
Oh.
As you go out this hallway, go all the way down and to your left. There'll be a stairway at the end that leads to the kitchen.
Okay.
Ah, yes, that one. We saw it on the way in.
Wherever you slide your thieves' tools in there, and you find a good place to start your twisting, but you hear it start to crack. It's definitely a durable lock.
I'll take a moment to kind of relax and steady my hands. Mikalia, you're good at giving a bit of inspiration on make sharing skills are used properly, aren't you?
Oh, I can't do that anymore. I got rid of guidance, I'm sorry. And of course, once I do that, all kinds of opportunities come up.
Good luck with that.
I'll try to give it a little bit slighter of a touch. I'll give it one more shot.
Boom, you find the sweet spot and even feel the stress of your keys start to twang a little bit. You finally hear the rusty lock within snap open.
I wonder what's in.
It was a DC 22.
Nice. I'll go ahead and start opening the safe.
So you open the safe, and it immediately starts to spill out with all these silver coins scattering on the floor, as well as a very chunky-looking javelin right onto the middle of the pile.
Well, anybody wish to pocket some coins? And there is a javelin that looks pretty interesting as well.
When we have better check, just a quick look at the javelin. Does it have any type of rune work on it or marking?
It does look exceedingly nice with a little bit of markings on it.
when we have a better opportunity, I could sit down and go over this. This might have a little bit of extra oomph to it.
I might want to store that then.
Yeah.
You should just start scooping up coins so we can get out of here.
I knew we should have kept that ghost shovel with us.
That thing a menace.
You find a little over 9,400 silver pieces.
Damn.
That's a number right there.
As well as 2 potions of healing.
Well, Macaulay, why don't you take one and we'll give the other to Illicene.
Very well.
She listens out the door before heading out.
You hear nothing.
I shut and locked the safe back up so it don't look like it's been opened.
Got it.
Or a calling card in there.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to just shout down this hallway so we can get an encounter during the song. And bop my head for a minute. Are we trying to be stealthy here, or are we just
You try to be quiet.
are we doing stealth rolls then?
Just say if you're being stealthy, and I'll ask for the rolls whenever they're relevant.
Should I cast my spell?
It'll definitely aid in keeping ourselves quiet.
Well, if we're just gonna go ahead and go up the stairs, then yeah, she's gonna cast it.
Alright, scuttle on down to where you're going. You're just bypassing all the rest of the doors.
It's just better to go and do what we need to and get out of here before being seen. Less chance of detecting and setting an alarm.
Yeah, because they're getting ready to ship these people out, right?
You said we
No.
have like 4 days, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we have some time to get them out, but we're already in here, so I figured we'd want to get what we need to and get out before we're actually noticed, because there's way too many for us to handle.
Alright, you guys head up.
That's an extremely long staircase.
Okay, so let's see. So, in this room, there's simply a table for putting items on, ready to be carried down to the basement, which you guys have come from. And you see 3 doors, one of which, the south one, you can see daylight coming through it. Yep.
Is there anything on the table? Or are
Just some bags and food utensils and whatnot.
What you see out that window there, Reaver?
I take a look and see what I can from around the area.
That is a door.
Where was the light coming from?
The bottom of the door.
Oh, alright. Thought you were meaning like there's a window to it.
No.
Well, this is the way towards the kitchen, right?
I believe we're maybe either partly in the kitchen or...
Well, I mean, we don't see anything in here that would indicate the kitchen, right? We just see a table.
And 3 doors.
This one apparently goes outside, from what I can tell of the light.
Well, eeny meeny picking out there by the toe and...
I'll check this door.
Okay, you listening?
Yes.
Alright, give me that perception.
I'll do assist in perception.
You can hear the crackling of flames on the other side, as well as 2 voices in Undercommon, which are critiquing each other and how much spices need to be used.
There's definitely some Drow on the other side of this.
Well, your friend said the room next to it, right? So you think it might be this door over here?
I shall listen.
With your passive, you can hear pretty much the same thing, except you hear what sounds like utensils slicing upon a cutting board, as well as some boxes being moved around.
More Drow inside. Or something, at least. Do we want to just walk in, or perhaps there's some way we can get them out?
I'll take using my sleight of hand and stealth, try to quietly open the door just to peer in, see what's actually on the other side. Try not to get note of the door being open. I'm not sure what one you'd want me to roll.
To peek in?
Yeah, basically just being as quiet as I can with opening the door and seeing what's actually on the other side.
Oh, go ahead and give me your stealth check.
All of us?
Just Reaver, since he's interacting with the door. Oh boy, alright. So, from there, you can see 1 Drow that is messing with some crates in the corner of the room. And you can also see a table. You can't see them, but you can feel someone is cutting some meat on top of that.
I'm going to kind of just slowly creep in just enough to where I can get a better view of the room and where these Drow are.
Okay. Well, he should have been there.
Hey, does it look like I've been noticed at all, or they still seem to be occupied?
Not at all. They are completely focused on what they're doing, and you see 2 doors leading from that room.
All right, I'll go ahead and creep back and then slowly close the door. I've got 2 Drow in there. They appear to be occupied at the moment, but for how long, uncertain. One appears to be cutting something, most likely food of some sort. Another one's messing with some crates. May be able to get the drops on them, But I think either way we go for these doors, we're going to be coming up against some people.
Well, if we get the drop on them, hopefully we can take them out before they call for help.
Well, before we jump into on the third fight, do we remember the exact directions your friend gave us to find the hostages or the villagers?
I know we had to go through the kitchen.
Well, it looked like we got 2 kitchens, right?
The other may be a dining hall.
Alright, well, I'll follow your lead and I'll get my gun ready.
You have any way of keeping that silent?
I will be using magical shot instead.
Alright.
Remember, I gave my ability on that hand crossbow for you, so my gun don't have its special properties. So I'll just use my firebolt.
Alright. Are we all ready?
She nods.
Well, as soon as she comes through, there's a table almost about the same positioning as it is here in this room, on the other side of the wall. That's where one of them is. The other's in the far end corner, if they're still there. I'll slowly open the door again.
Okay. At this point, everybody except Raver, roll me their stealth check. And they can beat none of your rolls. Awesome.
Do you want us locked in, or?
We'll lock in. Go ahead and roll initiative. And we will get this surprise round underway.
Oh, Macaulay with the top number. Nope, never mind. Sigil. Sigil.
I'll be bringing up the rear.
All right, Seagal, you are up.
Seagal is not in a good spot for this.
I mean, since we're planning to go in there, can we say that we're in the proper spot for us to go in the order of our initiative?
Elsine would have traded with you.
Yeah, so you're going to lose at least 5 foot of movement going through my space, but...
You got 15 left.
If she's breaking stealth, she doesn't.
Oh, right.
I assume he does see me as I come in, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless there's an advantage for this.
It's a surprise round, so yeah, you would have had advantage. Yeah. Oof.
If it makes him feel better, I'm not trying to kill him.
I call you.
Hey, I was going to say, you might have to actually go through my space.
Yeah. So I assume I can't stealth either?
I mean, you are stealthing at this point. You just wouldn't have any movement left because you have reduced speed and it takes 15 feet to get there.
Well, I'm just gonna drop stealth then. I don't know, plan to it this time. She's gonna head over and she's gonna look at this other drow. She's gonna cast Chill Touch.
All right, roll at advantage. Good to Maul.
All right. I am going to go ahead and rush in. Use my bonus action to dash. Coast, as I'm basically going to coast up or kind of leap up onto the table to come up on around the other side of it.
Like right there?
Yep. And in the midst of getting off the table, I'm going to pierce down with Grim.
And he goes down. Is Reaver showing mercy and letting him live?
Yes, we need one captive. The other one, no. He can go down.
I'm assuming I don't have any penalties shooting at number 2.
Nope.
You're gonna keep Yellowthine out there, right?
She's gonna go last.
Yellowthine, make sure you close the door when you get on in here.
Got it.
I'll walk up here. That should be 25 total. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna make another machine. This one's gonna be a ballista version. I have my turn, sadly.
Your force ballista just doesn't seem to be working for you all that well.
Boink. Alright, initiative's clear for now. Unlock.
I'm gonna go over and search the dead one.
And I'm going to quickly go ahead and grab my rope from my bag and begin binding this one.
Okay. And the dead one. Let's see, what was I wearing? He had a chain shirt and a short sword on him.
Dangerous kitchen.
We should hide this body. Or at least not leave it in the middle of the floor.
Is there a meat locker?
You don't see one.
Now, how many crates are in this corner?
About 5.
Slide him a little bit forward and then put his body behind.
I suppose it's better than nothing.
If we move these boxes just right, we might be able to stack it where not going to be direct view.
We should at least buy us time. And yeah, I'll do that.
I mean, if any of them boxes are empty, we could probably shove them in there.
Now, what do we do with this one? Can't really just take him with us.
I think we have all the intel we need, so I'm not sure why we should leave him alive.
Just
I am up for taking his life. That's not an issue there. But we could also use information if we have to go to the Underdark.
Well, tie him up, gag him, shove him under the table or something, and maybe take him with us on our way out. If we're gonna try to take the same way out.
We could just head back to the tunnel real quick and stow him there.
how obstructed is the underside of this table?
Not terribly.
Is there any other clutter we could just leave him in?
I mean, you have the crates.
Yeah, how big are the crates? Say big enough for his body to actually fit in?
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'll keep him. I'll make sure that the bindings are good and tight. I'll rip off some cloth and bind it and wrap it around his mouth, keep him quiet, gagged, and then stuff him in the box.
Okay.
If you want, do I see any actual lids to these crates?
Yeah, there's some lids there.
All right, go ahead and kind of try to quietly, but try to fasten the lid to the top.
We can do that with the one with the body in it, but is there like a tarp or a cloth or anything?
Not that you see.
Damn.
We don't have to make sure that's completely fastened, but it also helps them to keep him from escaping from his box. Just try to fasten it to where it's not like completely shut all the way down, but enough to where a quick crowbar could be able to lift the top off without any problem.
Okay.
And I'll take a listen to this door. You gonna check that door, Macaulay?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
Raver, you don't hear anything from the sheer rush that you guys just had with that amazing sneak attack. You're riding on a high right now. Coast seems clear. Macaulay, on your end.
Do you want me to roll or?
No, your passive's still pretty good. Let's see. You can hear 3 voices in this hallway.
Can I tell what they're speaking?
Common.
People speaking common on the other side of this door.
If it's common, it's most likely the mercenaries.
North is the way we wanted to go from the kitchens, right?
Yes.
Yeah, coming from the villagers too.
True.
Hopefully we can pull off another
this.
sneak attack.
I didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything on this side.
Seagull's gonna try to be sneaky.
But then again, my ears are kind of pounding with my heartbeat from that rush.
Just try to be quiet when look through door.
I can do that. And here's my new stealth.
Everybody re-roll up yourselves. See if I can even try and counter these. I could probably counter that one.
And I will once again quietly open this door.
So you see a hallway with multiple doors in it, and you can occasionally hear some voices coming from about 3 of them. There's one off to the left, and then there's 2 off to the right. You can't quite pinpoint which doors they're coming from, though.
But nothing in the hall itself.
No.
Step forward. Give a better listen now to the door itself.
All right, give me perception. You're still unsure of where the voices are coming from. You don't think there's anyone behind here.
I signal to them to start walking in.
I'm gonna listen at this door.
You can definitely hear someone behind there, and it looks like they're tending to what sounds like wood.
Someone in here. Sounds like they're working with wood.
Alright. Take a listen to this door. Try to get a pinpoint of basically what rooms are housing people in it.
Okay. You're still not sure. There might be someone in here, but you're not 100%.
Still can't get over this rush. Alright, there may be somebody in here.
Would you like me to take a listen?
Sure.
Carly, you don't hear anything, but you definitely hear one coming from the door to the north.
Oh, I think I hear something up here at least. The door at the end.
Alright, so we know that there's at least one here and one over in the one that's working with wood.
Nothing in this one either?
That one, you don't hear anything.
Nothing in this one.
Alright, so those two. Alright. Well, Seems how we're at this one right now. Why don't we check this one?
That is the one that Macaulay did hear someone from.
Yep. Checking meaning quietly open.
Gotcha. So this guy is pounding on an anvil, making a weapon of some sort. This place has a pretty nice looking forge inside of it.
It's the only one I see, though, right?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to try something. I don't know how you'll work this, but I'm going to quietly walk in behind him and then try to like quickly grapple him and like hold his nose and mouth to try to try to suffocate him enough to knock him out. I know at first it'd basically be a grapple attempt because I'm trying to grapple him.
Okay, I think I just came up with something on the fly for this. Alright, so let's do the athletics contest. You can have advantage because he's caught by surprise. And yet, even with advantage, he's still spooked enough and bulky enough to wrest you off of him as he turns around. Who goes there? Let's roll some initiative.
All right.
You've done it now.
I guess I want to really react.
Why didn't you just stab him?
Why it always come down to stabbing with you?
Alright. Pummel side up. I'm basically trying to strike him in the head, see if I can knock him out.
You and me, Comor.
Yep.
Now, is the anvil like right on the opposite side of him, so I wouldn't be able to occupy that space, or?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and move to his side in hopes that somebody may come in to get a better tactic on him.
Put the scimitar, non-lethal. Poof. Just clocks him and he drops.
Ah, the clock and drop.
Go ahead and grab the body and kind of pull it back into the back area here where it's not right visible from the door. If we're not in combat anymore, anyways.
You are not.
All right. And then I'll quickly check over his body, take any weapons that he has, so we don't have to worry about that.
He has a spear and some chainmail.
Armor I'm not too worried about, but I definitely will take the spear away from him. Fortunately, I can't bind this one. I used up my rope on the last one.
I have. She hands a rope out.
I'll go ahead and start binding this one up. But now the only thing is we probably won't be getting these ropes back if we don't come back to grab these guys.
It's fine. Get more rope.
Shall we
It'll
go
work
ahead and
anyway.
take out the next one? Seem to be doing pretty well on subduing these people.
That good.
And go ahead and begin moving quietly again. Head over to the next door. Do you want a new stealth or?
No, you're fine.
Alright. So I was going to say, if you wanted to use just on passive with that plus 10, I've got a 28.
You're fine.
Again, quietly opening the door.
You see a woman at a very nicely made woodworking station.
Quick, kill her.
Do I recognize her? Or is it just another mercenary?
It's just another one of the Sandoran's guards.
Alright. Okay, let me get rid of my pointer here so I'm not grabbing that to try to move. And quietly go in, and seeing as how the grapple part didn't work all that well, I'm going to just try to knock her out with the back of my, with the back of Grim.
Okay.
Alright, do I have advantage on the roll?
Yep.
Alright.
Poor lady.
Oh, I'm glad I had advantage.
Boom. She goes out.
Alright, another one's sleeping.
You said she was working on a table, what kind of, or something like that. What was she doing?
Woodworking.
Working. Am I able to see what she was working on?
She's working on a longbow.
Is it completed?
No, but she does have one already equipped to her.
Go ahead and take that off of her. And anybody else have some more rope?
I have some, but are we just going to be tying up everyone we see?
You know what? If we're not worried about it, I'm gonna move back to the previous one and cut off the rope because I know it's not going to take that much to bind them. So I'm gonna just start cutting off pieces to bind them in, so that we're not using up all of our rope. And then bind her and hide her behind her workbench.
Okay.
Just the hand should be enough.
It's better to bind them completely, hands and feet.
You're the expert. Should we check these other two rooms while we're here?
Go ahead. I'm gonna check this top room.
Hold up for a minute. We're not opening 2 doors at once, guys.
Well, not
know what
opening.
we're doing.
I haven't listened to this one. I want to make sure there's nothing else to worry about.
Give me a perception check.
Actually, I'm going to give him advantage for that.
Yeah, let me drop another one here.
You pushing you're up against the door, Macaulay being this close, you guys can hear a lot of people on the other side of the door. All in common.
Can we make out anything that they're saying, or?
Pretty much just talks about desperation, about how they're afraid, scared, and hungry.
I think this may be the villagers.
Worth a try.
I'll go ahead and signal to the others that are down the hall because I don't want to be too loud to have them come up to this one. And then I'll quietly open this door.
It is locked.
Well, pull out my picks and kind of move in and start messing with the lock, try to get it unlocked.
Can I assist him with that? Give him advantage?
Sure. Since you got Thieves' Tool proficiency.
Mm-hmm.
Komar starts like backseat coaching you on how to do lockpicks, even though you've probably been doing this longer than he has.
I make locks and lock tools. I'm good.
I'll keep that in mind the next time mine break.
You are able to unlock it quietly. Ka-chink.
Just to wait for the door to be opened.
How do I unlock it?
Same way. Shift and click on it.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Do I see anybody right on the other side of this door? Or?
Not quite, but all the voices are coming off to the left.
All right. Is that pillars?
Those are pillars.
All right. That looks weird with the shadow.
Yeah.
Oh, massive room.
Does this look like a ballroom?
It does. Let's see here. The captives are all in here and in reasonably good health. And they have distributed cushions and blankets taken from upstairs, spread out as evenly as possible. Are you stealthing at this point?
Yes, I am still stealthing.
They do not seem to notice you. Anybody else is going in, please go in.
Do I see any signs of anybody else other than the captives, or?
Nope, just them.
All right, I'll quietly move up to them.
I like to just close this door a bit, but still kind of like have it open up where I can hear in the hallway if I can hear and see them coming.
Sorry, what? You're really far away.
I want to kind of close the door a little bit, but I want to leave it open enough where I can either hear or see somebody coming up the hallway.
Okay.
And as I move closer, I'll try to be calm about it and quiet, and try to let them know that I'm here.
Okay.
And try to make sure to let them know to stay quiet.
So you go in there and let people know that, you're here. And like completely against your wishes, everybody sees you, then immediately runs right up to you. They're claiming their feet and they're surging towards you. Who are you? Are you here to save us?
Yes, but shh, be quiet. We don't want to arouse any more suspicion. We're trying to get you out of here as quickly and quietly with not being seen.
And you hear another familiar voice in the back who actually yells pretty loud, "Quiet! Don't you want them to hear us? Do you?" Like, the message he said completely goes against what he wants people to do.
All right, are they all chained or anything like that?
No, they're not chained. They're pretty much just huddled up here on pillows and blankets. Give me an intelligence check as you see this guy in the back here who yelled that. You definitely know who this guy is. This guy, his name was Trax. Trax was a Sandoran guard. And Trax was a fucking rat. He could fit in anywhere he wanted. And, like, you could sneak some food. And, like, he could walk by you and you think that you were, just, like, perfectly hiding it. The master found out about it within the next 10 minutes and beat you badly for it.
All right. Seeing how I personally know who this guy is.
And he is dressed like a villager.
All right. I kind of single out him real quick. You're going to help with bringing them. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, I think I do.
All right, come here.
No. Since you left the estate, have you changed your voice at all?
I mean, other than it being just getting deeper from age, but it hasn't actually changed much.
Okay. He heads over to you.
And I am going to, it seems how I still have Grim in hand, I'm going to quickly knock this fucker out.
Let's see. Alright, roll me initiative then.
It's just between him and him.
You guys can roll if you want as well.
Oh my goodness. I'm just sharing the one for people tonight.
Nobody saw this coming.
I think it's a surprise round on us, too.
How many villagers
I
are
don't
there,
know.
by the way?
Seagal's kind of like a little bit aware.
I'm gonna say a lot.
Ooh.
It doesn't give me a number, but there is a lot. Enough to fill up a ballroom. Maybe
So, like,
30?
Okay.
Okay, so Seagal, you don't know what's going on, right?
Nope.
Okay, he sees you reaching for Grim, and he wouldn't. Roll me a deception real quick.
All right.
Okay, he's not going to see this coming. Elton doesn't know what's coming on. And because you did so well on that check, I'll give you advantage on this.
Nice.
All right, everybody sees and hears this Raver just claps this guy right in the jaw, and he stumbles back. Some blood flies out of his mouth.
What?
That's just a warning shot, Trax. As I flip my Grim to where it's actually facing up and is ready to go deep into him.
Kimura, you hear,
Goodish.
yeah, some stuff going on.
I close this door, and I will walk towards the noise. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Reaver, we're supposed to be saving these people.
Not this one.
But I'm just gonna hold the firebolt. But I also have my cannon too. Do I really want to waste that? Can I just do like a free insight check to see if I could understand what would be happening here?
Yeah, sure. You got no idea what's going on. It looks like he's trying to kill another innocent dude.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt, I guess, and decide if I'm gonna shoot this guy or a Reaver the next at the end of the next round or something.
All right, Macalia.
She's like the one person who's actually watched this, and she still has no idea what's going on.
You can give me an insight. So, you can tell that the dude is visibly pissed that he hit him, but it also looks like he's getting ready to bolt.
Well, I don't know if I want to kill him. Oh, we're not locked in, by the way.
Whoop.
Yeah, they need to put a button right on the actual map interface instead of having to open it and...
Maybe just leave it open.
She trusts Raver enough, she's gonna run up and smack this guy. I would say she just whacks him with her staff, but I don't actually have quarterstaff, so she whacks him with her dagger. Right.
It's like, oh.
This will be a non-lethal hit if I hit.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Thump.
She just clocks him with the handle of the sword.
I'm still debating if I should shoot that guy or a Reaver.
Okay, why we assault him?
Because Trax is a rat. He works for the family. And I take Grim and
Wait.
pierce it right through him.
Really?
Then why you take him alive then?
Unfortunately, Raver,
Yep.
you are still locked in initiative.
Ah.
Oh no.
and you hear doors open from the other end of the room as this haughty, sultry voice that I totally will not be able to nail because I'm not hot or female comes from the bottom of the room.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
What is all this ruckus in here?
Reaver did it.
Two must be Drow.
Seagal, if you have any movement or bonus action, feel free to do them.
Is it possible for me to release my held action?
What was it? Oh, yeah, the firebolt?
Yeah.
What, to shoot Reaver?
I blame him for all this.
And that was basically the extent of what Seagal could do, though.
Yeah. Out there, intruders. What are you doing in this place?
Can we respond?
Yes.
Oh no, our charisma character's out here. Take it away, Reaver.
You know, anything I say is not going to come out right. Especially seeing as how I'm in a bloodlust right now. I'm kind of just tongue-tied at the moment. I really can't speak because of what I want to do to Trax.
Gotcha.
Can't move yet.
Well, he looks back at the two women there. Madam, it looks like they're intent on causing a ruckus. I say we tie them up for now and find out how they got in here and what they're after. This really eerie woman goes up there. You're not sure if this was who Eric was talking to, but she looks like straight out of a TV box in the ring. And her unnerving silence is broken as... God, what does this do? This is new.
Uh-oh, new magics.
Oh, it's actually not. Why would you ever use that? Okay, never mind.
Wait a minute, this isn't cool at all.
Not for combat, no. Oh, this is nifty. She will conjure this blob of shadow in her hands. Mycalia and Kamor, you guys have no idea what this magic is. And she will hurl it at eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Mycalia.
That's fair. I'm closest.
Clearly the most threatening person on the battlefield.
And threatening.
I mean, not visibly. You're a gnome.
She's fun-sized threatening.
Just you wait until I get my zombie army.
Eh. Yeah.
Oh, but she misses.
Oh, wait. Ah, shouldn't have been an advantage, sorry. New spells. Weird things.
You throw like girl. You throw
So-
like slightly more competent girl.
So for that one, it doesn't do any damage, but you feel a lot more vulnerable, and this shadowy static fizzes in your mind, preventing you from concentrating on any spell.
Wow. So much for plus 10 to stealth.
Not gonna do us much good here.
Mr. Splitax, is that mercy that I heard from you? And you looked to be so ruthless. I did not hire you to show mercy, especially to people who breach into my halls and cause unwanted chaos. And you guys can see her take out this parchment as she unfurls it and cracks it like a whip. And you see this beam of this dark green and violet energy crackle out from behind Eric, and it hits him right in his back. Oh!
Oh,
That's a lot of
shit.
dice.
I think he's getting fired.
And he just drops to the ground, his body smoldering with the smoke coming off of it.
Ah, I know this spell.
All said that?
No, I did.
I have a good picture of these people. Yes, here we go.
Oh.
Illicene is not feeling good. As are all the people who are seeing this horrified shit show unfurl before them. Guys, are we fighting or are we going to get people out of here?
You get people out of here.
Take people out.
She's casting Fog Cloud. opens the door. She'll actually wait there. Raver, the last thing you see before that fog cloud comes up is one of your only allies in this world just be zapped in the back by some bitch.
I'll go ahead and call out to the captives, tell them that they need to move out of here. Head towards the direction the voice is coming from. And then I am going to go ahead and pull the crossbow. And I am going to hold an action to let it loose if any one of them comes into visibility.
Okay.
You might want to step out of cloud if do that.
Oh, I am. I'm stepping back to the corner. I'll have to take care of tracks at another point in time.
Can I fire at these people at disadvantage?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I didn't click disadvantage. Roll again. And then I will choose not to push her back. That's an option. I'll double check. And then I will hold my firebolt if I see one of those two emo freaks come out of the mist. I'll hold the firebolt. And I'll keep, rushing people on, waving my hand.
I call you.
Well, her head is full of static right now. So she's going to back away from the cloud a bit. Up towards the others. She gonna symbiotic entity to get her spores back up. And like the rest, she's going to direct the people over to the door.
Okay. Seagal, what you doing?
Seagal. Are most of the people out yet?
They are in the process of getting there. Actually, end of the round, I'm going to move them on a round-by-round basis. We'll say most of the crowd is in the hallway right now, traversing through that.
The one by Elisine.
Yes, the one you guys came through.
She'll hold an action from here to chuck a javelin. If anyone comes out of that fog cloud that's hostile.
Okay. All right, you guys got sight on this chick here.
No!
Oof.
It'll be disadvantage at this range. No.
She will... cast a spell at Kamor. And he fails the save.
Would I be able to use my inspiration?
I'll let you do it this time, but when I'll have to say if it's a save or not next time, so you can say it preemptively.
Okay. Fuck you, bitch. Fate's on my side.
She will try to fairy fire all of you. Save. Anybody wants to use inspiration?
Nope.
I'm okay.
Fuck all of them ducked.
And for a special bonus action, she will leap over here and fire a shot with her crossbow. That crossbow bolt hits something fierce as you feel a very potent venom course through your veins. Illicene. She'll get to the bottom of the steps here. She can target her. Eldritch Blast. Nope. Braver.
Alright, I am going to steady my breath as I take aim. I'm so glad I decided not to do the sharpshooter.
Oof. Knock the one out of her, she falls back on the ground.
Does her thing stop on me?
It only lasted a round.
Oh, okay.
And that is all I can do for now.
Actually, no, it did stop. Sorry, it was concentration. Come more.
This right here is behind the staircase, correct?
That is going up.
behind it. Like the staircase looks like it starts like that. So is this like a little space that's out of view?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me, right? 10, 15, 20, 25. I'll go over there, put my back to the wall, and try to catch my breath.
Fortunately, blindness only has a 30-foot range. I could get closer, but that's probably a stupid idea. It would still have they'd still have disadvantage on their save, right? They can feel the necromancy even here.
You can feel it.
To hell with it. I start walking closer. I hold up my staff towards her. I glare, and then I bang it down on the ground. So do I just hit advantage, or?
Nope, just roll it. She blind.
She has mushrooms in her eyes.
Gruesome.
She shouts, "She's blinded! Get the people out of here!"
On that note, you guys hear a lot of screaming coming from the hallway.
Fuck. Am I able to see anything from my spot?
Most of the crowd has gone down, but you can see how many? 3 bodies of the villagers lying on bloody heaps on the ground at the very end.
Guys, looks like somebody's down there taking out the villagers.
And you can see most of them in the room at the very bottom, kind of gathering there. You can tell they're not sure where to go from there. What you doing, Seagal?
Dashing to get here. That's as far as I get, right?
You had 5 more movement. But, no, you're fine. You are able to... Oh, I never got his initiative. Kick. You can see standing in the doorway was another Sandoran guard there.
Friend, your door closed. How you see anybody? Bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to look as threatening as I can, because I can't actually attack him this turn.
He can attack you, and he's going to be reckless about it.
Oh no.
Damn.
You suck.
She'll go there and drop the save on her again.
Hold on.
You can tell she's very frustrated trying to get these stupid fungi out of her eyes. Raver.
Do you have sight of the other one?
You do hear on the other side of the fog a familiar sound of the groan of the undead slowly rising up.
Oh no. I'll go ahead and move to see if I can get a viewpoint of this other person.
Just tell me how far you're going.
Well, right there for right now, I just need to see a bit of her. Alright, looks like I can see some of her.
We'll say it's -5.
I got sharpshooter,
Oh, right, yeah.
which I'm actually gonna use at this point. Ah. And then I'll move to there.
Okay.
And as soon as I can see... No, I can't really see. So I'm going to bonus action dash. Stupid corners. And move right up to Seagal. Right to there.
Before Kamo's turn, out of the fog cloud, shambles in that fine snake-clad armor, the rotting corpse of Eric. And he goes for Mycalia. How did he have? Oh yes, Fairy Fire. Gamora.
I'll take one step out. Where do I see this pretty boy dead on the floor, or?
No, he's actually out of your line of sight.
Where'd that pretty one go? The one with the fancy hairdo.
She's blinded behind the pillar. And you can see she's trying to fight off this. Well, you can't see actually, but she's fighting something behind the pillar here.
Do I have line of sight of that zombie?
Nope.
I'll move down here. That's 15. Yeah, I'll just move my last 15. Can I see the zombie now?
Can you see it on your screen?
I can see him and I can see the other guy.
I would say if it's got a light gray area to it, then I would say it'd be unseen.
Yeah, both of them have gray to them.
Then I will. So I can't see anything of that zombie, not even a part.
It's mostly gray, so I'd say no.
Okay. I'll put my tank down and have him take a few steps over and shoot the zombie. Is that cool before I start dropping dice?
What's its move speed is tiny?
15. Its movement speed doesn't change, neither does its AC or stats between the tiny or small.
Go ahead and move it.
I have him down 5.
Yeah, he can shoot.
Oh. Surprised me, okay? But you weren't going to get that hit. And he'll push it back 5 feet. I will use my action. Can you drink a potion as an action, or does it have to be bonus action?
It can be either or.
Either or. Then I'll use my action to drink a potion. And then my turn. Well, actually, I'll have the tank come back to me. At least up to there. And then I'll drop that potion. Good job. Little tank. I know you can do it.
I'm going to take a step away. Delete the AOO. And then as I run, I'll cast Chill Touch this zombie.
Yeah.
With advantage. Which I didn't hit. She'll move right over here. And start to make for the door with the others.
Is that grant disadvantage attack supposed to be on you?
Yeah, it's very fire.
Oh, okay.
No, that's from Chill Touch for the zombie. I assume it's not.
It's a goal.
She's shifting. And she's going to attack him recklessly.
Don't need to, since he already attacked you recklessly.
Oh, well.
So you can just roll advantage anyway, yeah. It. Heavy. He's going to swing at Ellison now, recklessly. Skewered like a fish.
Do the save.
Not yet. Whew. She'll hit this place here, stumbles around, tries to open it, wrangles for something on her belt there. Now do the save. I would have failed that anyway. Let's see. Boink, he's dead. He'll go in there and start directing people to the south room and down the stairs.
I'll move up towards Seagal.
At this point, are you guys going to all be running down to the basement, or are you going to try and pursue and clean up enemies?
Well, can I still see that guy?
The zombie?
No, the dude, the blind dude who just unlocked that door and walked out.
The lady? No, you cannot see them.
It was right here, right? I watched her open the door and go in there.
Correct, but you cannot see her.
Okay.
So are you going after her, or are you running with everybody?
I'll probably try to hold back some of these people here so more villagers don't get killed. It's over here now anyway.
Alright, so Raver's moving.
Alright, I'll continue moving. I thought there was still somebody there, but Seagal must have killed him.
Ilsine did.
Oh, alright. That was 20. I'll move 30 to there. And do I see the villagers, or are they all like in this room, or are they...
They're all in this room. They're going to start moving at the top of the round.
Alright, I will bonus action dash. Move to here to open the door. And get into a position here and hold an action to attack any hostiles to get more cover for these villagers.
Okay. You shuffle that for you. Buh.
Poor guy.
I'll shout out, what's going on down that hallway or over there?
Killed somebody getting people out.
So is that door closed? Is that what's going on?
Yes, it's closed.
And I saw her that she had to fiddle with something on her key before she opened it, right?
Yep.
I'm not even going to waste my time. Whoa. So I have 2 targets. Oh, you have 2. I can't see her to untarget her.
You can do it on the party sheet.
I don't have access to that on the party sheet.
On the combat tracker, he means.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
They hit the zombie anyway. Pushing back 5 feet. I will item interaction pick up my cannon. Got the light. And I will a firebolt him for good measure, see if we can get him off the bat. Whatever, I'm just gonna run right up into him so he doesn't go back on to her so she can get out of here.
I mean, I could just kill him right now.
Alright, that works too.
Now I have her targeted. I have a reason, though. I was doing the blindness.
And he drops. The once proud guard captain succumbs.
Sorry, Raver, she says, and she just makes for the door.
He was too good for that role.
The sacrifice will not be in vain. And I'm good.
Or are we pursuing or all running?
I think running.
All running?
Basically running.
Alright, you guys are unlocked.
I'm gonna stop and get my Drow in a box. Just sort of fling him over my shoulder.
Raver, you start to hear commotion coming from the kitchen as the door from the far side opens. So as long as you're carrying him, you're going to be at half speed.
Yep.
Alright. Is it just now starting to open, or?
You heard it open on the other side of the room.
Oh, from behind me.
What?
Which door is opening?
You hear it coming from the wall next to you.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Well, I still have my held action. I'm just keeping point here and allowing the villagers to get down the stairs.
Okay, at this point, they've all mostly funneled downstairs.
I'm going to be trying to keep up with them. I'll be using dash actions.
I'll bring up the rear.
And I'll stay in tow with Kimura as well in the rear.
I'm going to use a cure wounds on myself.
Here, let me. She'll pull out her healer's kit. If you don't mind, of course.
Nope. I'll use my action to hold the fire. Pardon me. I'll use my action to hold the firebolt then in case something does come out that door. And I'll be the last one to go down the stairs.
All right, you are back in the passageway.
All right. You have to start leading these people down to the X marked area.
Okay, all right, got a little bit farther to go there. Up top, you guys can hear a loud bell start to go off.
Before I leave the stairs area, I am going to go ahead and pull out some of my ball bearings and put them all right at the base of these steps.
Okay. Are you using some or all?
Unload those puppies.
Yeah, it says the area that is 10 feet on the side, so I'd have to use the whole thing to cover that space.
All right, you guys start to hear the clanking of metal coming down the other side of the hallway as well from above you.
We're gonna start funneling people through the passage here.
Is it coming from, like, this direction?
Both directions, yeah.
Alright, I use a bonus action dash to get to here.
Can Illicene do another fog cloud?
She can.
Ooh. Put that towards the one end that are coming instead of...
I'm thinking, just fog cloud where we are while we funnel people through so they can't see what's going on.
Yeah, that would work too.
All right, go for it.
I'm just gonna shove people through the passage.
All right, the last one makes it through.
Then we're gonna follow.
Alright, that's as far as I can get with a double dash.
Make sure the door is shut secure behind us.
I'll be the last one to go through there. But before I go, do I hear the footsteps getting closer?
Yep, and you hear the door you're right next to start to open.
All right. I'm going to. Am I in the door frame now, or is everyone still clogging it up?
You're the last one there, man.
All right. I'm gonna go. Before I go and close the door, I'm gonna shout out, "Teleportation!" and then close the door. And then hopefully, they'll think that we just teleported out there, and they won't find out our secret passage.
Also, before I go through the door, I'm going to remove the X. Or whatever symbol I put there.
It's Mulder, so it would only stay there an hour.
Well, she's going to end it early, just so it doesn't give him any hints.
Anybody traverse the ball bearings yet?
You are too far down the passage to know the results of that. But yes. And as you guys emerge back in the basement of that house, you're sparing no time as you need to get back to the forest. As you get towards the forest edge, you see or you feel a sense of adrenaline rush scourge through you as you head towards level 5.
Yeah. Whack, whack.
And dash dash, because your speed went up by 10.
Do you need to add that? Because it didn't do it automatically. Boop. Yay. I gotta go fast. I'm ready for that next level already.
We will stop here for the night and pick up with the chase.
Nice. So for the arcane firearm, should I just add a D? Is there like an effect I can do for just add D8?
Since you can really only do one cantrip per turn, you can just add an extra die to all your cantrips, and I guess you can add effect for your spells.
Yeah, my attack spells, which I only have one attack spell and one attack cantrip.
Oh god, yeah, since they're different die types, yeah, definitely make an effect for it.
Oh yeah, it won't mess up.
I don't think.
It looks like it rolls fine.
Let's see here. Oh, okay. It wakes then.
Oop. Sneak damage going up.
You're probably not going to know anything about that javelin for a long time.
Unless we burn a regular spell slot.
Alright. So I would take it my Wells of the Grave, but up to 2 instead of 1. Because it says roll half the number of sneak attack dice for your level rounded up.
Looks like it.
Alright. I'll go ahead and adjust that too.
Guess who's got animated?
It's too soon to talk about zombies, okay?
That's fair, yeah. At least not with Raver around.
Hey, I officially do not know that he turned into a zombie. I just heard zombie sounds.
I don't know if she'd tell him. Well, either way, he's dead now, so